Okay, I was just saying, I can't tell if this is playing or not. Can't see, the sun's right in my eyes. And we'll see. Anyhow, I was just saying all these butterflies are coming through. And they were up in the high desert. And they were down in the Coachella Valley too. Just tons of them, but like up in the high desert, it was just massive. I had to turn my windshield wipers on about 50 times. Clean my windshield off, and I used a whole tank of water. A lot of them are stopping and getting a little nectar on their way, but they're all heading from directly south to the north. And that was the same thing they were doing out in the Coachella Valley, and the same thing that they were doing up in the high desert, up in Anza. They were all going from the south to the north. So, don't know where they're migrating to or how far they travel. I know monarch butterflies travel very far, but these are smaller than monarchs. But they kind of look like a monarch. So, maybe they're genetically engineered. Maybe they're not what they appear. Anyhow, I'll let this run. I think it's recording. And the spraying was just intense out in the desert. You can see it all blowing in. Everything's spraying out over the ocean. It's all wisping out here. Not a natural cloud in the sky. Yeah, it's recording. See it in my memo up here I always forget to look at. 1999 is flat. rain on this camera. I'm not used to this camera. Just use it for my time lapse. Dusty, I need to. Okay, we'll try a little different shot here. They're called painted lady butterflies. I guess they're right now pretty much all over Southern California. It's kind of an unusual thing, and it was because of all the rain we got, obviously. But I wonder how long the eggs stay dormant, and then it rains, and then they hatch. So we'll see what this one looks like. Of the painted lady butterfly migration in Southern California. Under the chemtrail sky. Alright, maybe I should reposition my camera. See what I capture of the painted lady butterflies migration. And yeah, I just looked on the internet and everybody's saying that that's what they do. They are heading north. They know which way north is. They're on a mission. They're pretty little butterflies. I've seen them before, but never, ever in this number. It's nice to see. Birds are all getting fat. Like I say, when I was going through Anson, that was on Tuesday, and this has been happening for like 3 days, 4 days now. It was in the high desert where cars were going through, and they were getting hit by the windshields. There were just hundreds and hundreds of crows stopping to eat the ones that were dead in the road or alongside the road. They got hit and blown over. They weren't even trying to catch the ones that were flying. Too easy to pick off the ones that were dead. Yeah, every direction you look, they're coming through. So this is just a small portion of how many there are. It has to be billions of them. I mean, just in Anson Valley alone, there was probably, in the past few days, billion that came through, or more. Yeah, they're coming through pretty good right here. I think I'll keep it running. Can't see in my viewfinder. Looks like I'm catching them. Alright, I think I'll change my view here. See if I can find a better background that matches or doesn't match their coloring and shows them up better. Alright, we'll try this view. Not a lot of them coming through right now. Oh, bunch over here behind me. Looks like they come in waves. We'll see what this shows up. Painted lady butterflies. Okay, I think I'll try a little different view of the butterflies. They've been trying to develop this property here for years and years and years. And it's like landlocked and nobody will let them through. Just got another notice in the mail that somebody bought it and they think they're going to develop it. Yeah, right. Agenda 21. They're not going to let you build any homes in here. It's been flower fields for years. Before that it was an avocado grove. Yeah, there's USMC. Peace, man. Peace, buddy. And he's flashing his light at me. Oh, butterflies. It's freaking cool, man. Look at butterflies. I bet they're on Camp Pendleton too. Butterflies. Yeah. Sure, that helicopter has the ability to read my lips, no doubt. I mean, my P900, as far as that guy is away from me, if I could zero in on him, I could read his lips also. Peace, guys. The world is still a lovely place in a lot of ways. Lots of evil here, but it's still a, you know, it's still Jesus's creation. You know, whatever they're doing to modify the weather and spray these chemical aerosols, Jesus is still in control. He's still in control. So, yeah, look at them all. They're like everywhere. Like I say, lots of big fat birds. Hopefully they don't get sick from eating all the butterflies. Like I say, who knows, man? The way they modify insects, genetically engineer insects. You know, is this a natural event? Not completely, But again, God is still in control. Jesus is still his creation. He gives us little signs that he still is. You know, in spite of what Satan and his demons and those who follow him do, it is still his creation. He's only going to let all this chemical aerosol spray go so far. He's only going to let this, you know, modifying genetically his creation only go so far. But I don't know about the Nephilim and all that stuff. You know, fallen angels. Yeah. Suppose it happened. Who knows? We'll find out one day. Alright, gonna move my camera. Yeah, I wish I could get out someplace where it was more quiet. Lots of birds. They seem pretty excited about all the butterflies. I live about 300 yards, 200 yards away from the main road coming into my town here, so it gets a little noisy. That's where I live. It's still a nice place. It's been really warm too. Except this sky here. Man, it was just, like I was saying, it's just nasty out in the desert. The tennis tournament going on. People dropping out of the tennis tournament in Indian Wells because they couldn't breathe. Today we just got hammered. I mean, just hammered out there. I mean, I've seen a lot of jets come through the Coachella Valley. Maybe it was a little sign to them what they're up to. Or conditioning people to think this is just our normal sky anymore, and these are just contrails from the jets as they watch their tennis tournament with the transvestites. It's true, guys. Venus and Serena Williams, they're dudes, man. They're dudes. Michelle Obama is a dude, okay? Melania Trump, she looks like a dude to me. She's got the strong jawbones. You know? Nah. I think she's a transgender. I know, I shouldn't even be talking about this, trying to enjoy the rabbits and the... Yep, rabbits are out here running around. What are you up to, rabbits? And the squirrels. What are you up to, squirrels? They're busy chasing each other. Breeding more of them. That's what God intended them to do. Alright, we'll see what this produces. I'll try to put some decent music to it. Probably piano music. I like piano music. Oh, there we go. I'll let this run a little bit. Oh, here comes Mr. Wabbit. They see me out here and they come, waiting for their carrots. Alright, enough of Dan rambling on. Let this play out. Not too many coming through right now. It seems like as it cools down, they mellow out. And at the midday or towards the end of the day, they just take off and start moving. Yeah, they definitely calmed down right now. A few of them coming through. Painted ladies. They look like little miniature monarchs. People are posting videos of monarchs, but these aren't monarch butterflies. I'm assuming they're pretty much local to California. If anybody has any other information on the painted lady butterfly, be interesting. And just to know how far all these butterflies hatched and and where they're going. Obviously, they're heading north, but I mean, is it in Arizona also? I'm sure. It's pretty much being reported in all over Southern California. Not sure how much far north that they're hatching, but it's definitely a big painted lady butterfly hatch here. Yeah. As it cools down, they seem to be less in volume. Yeah. Comes another USMC. I'm pointing to the butterflies, guys. Sure, they're covered all over Camp Pendleton. Sure, when these guys are landing their helicopters on Vandergrift Air Force Base out there, Marine Corps Air Force Base, Navy Air Force Base, all the same, all the military industrial complex. I'm sure they gotta scrape a few painted ladies off their windshield. Yeah, he's going through up there. Probably won't show up because I don't have my zoom on it, but anyhow. They seem always interested in me. It's cool. Try to be nice to him. Oh, here he comes. Peace, guys. Peace. Look at all the butterflies. Look at them. It's cool. Come on. Beats the heck out of bombing innocent people, doesn't it? I know. It's all part of God's plan. Just like the Old Testament. That guy's a military-industrial complex. Feel for those guys that were involved in it. It ended up, like, pretty messed up after it. But that's just sin in this world. I've been messed up by my own sin. I've been messed up by things that happened in my family. I've been messed up by my son getting cancer and dying and watching him go through 18 rounds of chemo and getting his complete femur replaced. Being in that surgery, seeing him come out of it, being in that room that night. Oh, it was intense. Intense stuff. And trust in Jesus Christ. He's molding us. He's molding us, guys. As hard as it is, he's molding us. Alright, I'm just going to turn this off. Put it together. Just trust in Jesus Christ. He's coming back soon, guys. Oh, big buzzard going through. Let's see if we can catch him. Oh, another. What the heck is that up there? Some little jet going through up there. The buzzards. Yeah, they were intense out one day in the Coachella Valley. Actually, they were out there again today. I mean, is that some kind of warning from God? The buzzards. You know, they eat dead, rotten meat. Yeah, could be something to it. There the buzzard goes. All right, guys, peace. Accept Jesus Christ as your Savior. Oh, here comes the buzzard back. Let's see if he flies through the camera view. There he goes. My time is coming soon. Yeah, there he goes. Ah, he's coming back again. Maybe he's got my number. That's okay. Rapture or death, it's all good to me. I know where I'm going. All right. God bless everybody.